Hi there, my name is Lance Janda. I'm chair of the Department of Social Sciences at Cameron University, and for all you future Aggies, there's lots of reasons that you're going to be involved in our department. All of you will take classes with us in political science and history at a bare minimum because those are required. You may also take electives for your humanities gen ed requirement or for your behavioral sciences elective requirement. We have 5 degree programs. We offer bachelor's degrees in history, political science, sociology, criminal justice, and social studies education. So we've got a wide range of educational options. We're one of the largest departments on campus. We offer a lot of minors in all of our degree programs, plus in humanities and in pre-law, which has been really popular recently. So we're a department that you can use to supplement your degree program, even if you're not majoring with us. If you're majoring in the sciences or in business or communications and foreign languages, for example, you might pick up a minor in sociology or a pre-law minor or a minor in history. Sometimes it's a good way to balance out a STEM-heavy degree program with a minor program in our area where we're going to emphasize reading and writing and critical thinking. Our faculty are really committed to analytical thinking, to reading, to writing, and so one of the ways to think about it is when you take courses with us, we're going to have small classes, we're going to have faculty that know your name, we're going to care a great deal about your education, and it's one of the biggest advantages, honestly, in all of the degree programs at Cameron. You know, when you pick a university to attend, there's a lot of factors that go into it. It's cost, it's proximity, it's degree programs, it's faculty. Our biggest advantages are small class sizes. You have the opportunity to get to know your faculty one-on-one. We're going to try and mentor and advise you as best we can in a way that's more personal than you're going to find at many larger universities where it's easier to fall through the cracks as an individual. Our majors do lots of different things when they graduate. Our social studies education people typically go into teaching. Sometimes our history and political science majors do that. Often, many of our students will go to law school. History, political science, criminal justice, sociology, they're all terrific preparation for a law career. Some students go straight into the private sector and open their own businesses. Some of them will go on to graduate school. We've had a number of our history majors go into museum studies, for example. We have students that go into the military. And so one of the ways to think about your education is some degrees will train you for one particular career. We don't necessarily do that. Social studies education comes the closest. Criminal justice can be that way if you choose to go into law enforcement, which a number of our students do, but you don't have to. The best way to think about what we do is we're gonna prepare you for life. We're gonna teach you why the world is the way it is, how it got to be this way, and we'll teach you to read and to write and to think. And if you can do those things, you can go do whatever you want with your career. Statistically, most people change careers, change jobs many, many times. And so if you're only trained to do one thing, that makes it harder to make a change later in life. But if you're prepared to research and to write and to think, and you're well-rounded, you can go do whatever you want. So I encourage you to take a look at our programs. We're a good department to take electives in to round out your general education program. And whatever you choose to major or minor in, I hope you'll come say hi when you're on campus, and I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you as a Cameron University student one day.
Hello, my name is Blakely Delgado. I'm a junior here at Cameron University. I'm pursuing a history major and an art history minor, and today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about why I chose Cameron, what I like about it, why I chose to be a history major, an art history minor, and some of the benefits that have come my way while being here at Cameron University. Why I chose Cameron, frankly, because it's a cheap and local option. I love the comforts of home while also being able to come to campus. Another factor that went into my decision coming here is I really love the small class sizes. I get one-on-one with my professors. There's always a sense of camaraderie in the class that I know students that go to other universities don't always get. I have friends that go to lecture halls full of 400 students, and they don't get that one-on-one with the teacher or with their peers. So I appreciate having that at Cameron. I'm not just a face in a sea of people. They know me, I know them, so that's an absolute benefit to me. What I love also about Cameron is I'm personally more introverted than extroverted, and there's a lot of really neat spaces on campus that are quiet, calm. And if I am feeling more extroverted, all I have to do is walk down to the MCC and I meet friendly faces and strike up interesting conversation. Why I chose to be a history major, I was undeclared my first year. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I felt a lot of pressure to explore a lot of options. And as I explored, I realized that none of them were fulfilling to me personally. And that changed when I went into a history class, and I loved the material, I loved my professors, and I felt passion, I felt fulfillment. So I decided to be a history major. And I was with Dr. Catterall in a class once last year, and he said that for himself, history was about identity. And that spoke to me. And then he continued on with his lecture, and I was sitting there having this existential epiphany because he so simply put into words all the things that I had been feeling and didn't know how to say. And history is about identity, and that means that as a student of history, as a historian, when you're looking into the past and you're trying to give credence and truth to these voices in the past, whether it be an individual, a country, a culture, a community, in the process of looking for that truth, you're also uncovering your own truth, your own identity. And that's something I aspire to, something that I want to evolve, and something that I appreciate about this department in that search for. Why I chose to be an art history student is I actually took art history my first semester of my freshman year, simply as an elective. And in that process, I just thought it'd be fun. I thought I learned something new. I'd always appreciated art before, but I didn't really know all that much about it. And in that course of that one semester, everything changed. I fell in love with the material. I had a passion for it. Professor McMillan has inspired me. She's incredibly creative. And it's funny how a single semester, a single class can absolutely change your perspective. And now I'm an art history minor, and I'm wanting to create a career out of that in some way, because that's my new passion. Some reasons why the benefits that you will experience in this department, scholarship opportunities that probably wouldn't have been on my radar before have come to me through professors. There are new programs, leadership programs that help you get out into the community, help you experience leadership qualities, and help you build a network with your peers and with other professors and in the community at large. There's also a lot of travel opportunities here in the department. Dr. Childs takes students out on trips. I've not yet gotten to go on one because of COVID, but this spring it would have been probably my third opportunity to go at minimal expense to students. So if you love to travel, that's absolutely something that you should think about while coming into this department. I'm also a student, a member of Phi Alpha Theta, which is a historical society recommended to be by one of my professors. So there's a lot of opportunities here. You're going to have a great relationship with your professors. You're going to have a camaraderie with your classmates, especially as you move up into the department later on in your degree field. You're going to have good members with your, good ties with your community, with your student body, with your professors. So I highly encourage you to think about this department, think about history. There's a lot of opportunities here. So I wish you good luck. Thank you.